Anand, for the first time ever on Indian television, we have a startup which is going to be presented to the Indian Prime Minister tomorrow. We have with us Harsha and Kavita. Natasha, isn't this amazing? Kavita Krishnaswamy is in Washington, D.C. and she's virtually right here. She can move, she can walk, and she's differently able. But she's moving and talking, and she's going to be there at the SAP Center tomorrow as well, via this very startup.
It's almost like a new version of a hologram, Ash, and it also makes me feel like I'm in a Star Wars film of some sort. In fact, you are working on making cheaper versions of this. How cheap can they be eventually?
So, this version is about $17,000, and we already have released a smaller version of this we can call Chota Beam, which is because this is Bada Beam. So, Chota Beam, Indianized version Chota Beam, which is $2,000, and I am working on making it a sub $1,000, hopefully
sub $1,000. Kavita, if I could just request you to look straight in the camera, and you could do it by just sitting on your chair in DC. Is that right, Kavita?
Yeah, that's right. Namaste, everyone. I'm really excited to visit Sri Modi ji tomorrow. So I'm very excited and grateful for the opportunity to represent suitable technologies and be here with all of you today.
This is exactly what the Indian Prime Minister, Natasha, has been trying to say. This is the brain of India which has been working. Both of you guys have been working on this startup. Kavita, how excited are you really? Because you're going to be virtually at the SAP Center, isn't it, Kavita? And by the way, Kavita, you are live on Times Now right now.
That's great. This opportunity, I'm very excited to meet the Prime Minister and express to him how we can make more changes to India to bring accessibility. And that's my dream exactly. I have a great accessibility in the United States, and my dream is to bring accessibility worldwide, starting in India.
Accessibility, right. Ash, is the key word out here, and also robotics, because in this story it's all about robotics. Absolutely. They might eventually replace live reporters on the ground, so our jobs might be at stake
that
too.
That is something we would not want, but yes, this is exactly what the Indian Prime Minister, Natasha, talks about. Technology of the next century, technology of the next decade, which could really help people of India. Both of you are Indians, both of you have been here in the US for a long while. Is that right, Kavita?
Yes, that's right. I've been raised here. I was born in India, but when my parents came here, it was really great for me because in India I would not have the accessibility to attend college. But now, because of accessibility tools, like the beam from Suitable Technologies, I can attend college.
But Kavita, this is the exact thing, I'm sorry I'm budging in, but this is the exact thing, Natasha, which the present Indian Prime Minister wants to change. Right. He wants to use technology.
Exactly, and that's why I want to share that dream again, exactly showcasing this beam tomorrow at the event.
And Ash, he wants to make that Silicon Valley in India too. That's his whole point. That's why he's visiting Silicon Valley, so he can replicate some of the success and that innovation and that entrepreneurship back in India too.
Absolutely. So yes,
that is why I'm planning to move to India, to my hometown Mysore, Karnataka, and do research from there. So in the near future, I'm actually, as part of Make in India campaign, I'm thinking of I have already talked to my company, and we are planning
going
on
back.
Opening
right. So hope we see both of you tomorrow, and especially you, Kavita, at the SAP Center event. It is going to be really exciting. And by the way, both of you are going to present a smaller version of this to the Indian Prime Minister?
Yes, it is called, this is the Bada Beam or the Big Beam, and we have a smaller version called the Chota Beam, Indianized version, and we have tricolors on it as well, so we are going to present it to the Prime Minister.
See you tomorrow, Kavita.
So, thank you so much. I'm excited.
Ash, that means that the Chota Beam might be sitting next to the Prime Minister when Prime Minister flies back to India from New York.
Absolutely, Anand. So that's a startup, Anand, and this is the exact point which the Indian Prime Minister has been trying to make for a long time. Use technology, use the brain of India, and bring it back to India, from Make in India to Startup India, Anand. True.